Hi guys, do you like donuts? Donuts are delicious, don't you think? Yes, they are delicious. Today we're going to see a topic that describes food or places or nouns or other thing, and it's called adjectives. But first I'm going to ask you a question. Which food is more delicious? As you can see in the picture, you have three options. Have sushi, pizza, or fruit. For you, which food is more delicious? Now, delicious is an adjective that describes the food. We are going to know different types of adjectives. But first, let's start with our definition. What is an adjective? Do you know? Adjectives are words that describe or tell more about nouns. Remember, nouns can be places, things, people, or even other things. Let's see some examples about adjectives. Wild, amazing, strip, little, flat, terrible, horrible, hungry, wimpy, brown, fantastic, enchanted. As you can see here, guys, some of these adjectives describe the shape, the color, even your opinion about something. Adjectives can be classified according about the things that they are describing. Now, I'm going to give you some examples. First, we have opinion. Opinion can be like saying good, bad, amazing, great, fantastic. Then we have the color purple, size. If it's small, big, tiny, short, large. Quality. Quality means calidad, like if it's hard, solid, thick, delgado, something like that, okay? I'm saying it in Spanish so you understand. Age, edad, young, old, new, teenage. Now, shape, forma. We have square, round, circular, triangular, or others. Color. Color can be an adjective. You know a lot of colors, don't you? White, blue, red, brown, black, others. Origin, like where does your noun come from? English, Chinese, American. Material, metal, wood, glass, gold, and others. Purpose, like what do you use it for? Propósito, cooking, cleaning, washing, and others. Now, there's a lot of adjectives. Think about the ones that you use the most. Opinion, size, shape, age, and color. Now, we are going to see comparatives and superlatives. We have seen this topic a long time ago, so let's make a review. When we want to compare two or more nouns, we will need comparatives and superlatives. As you can see in the picture, we have an apple and an orange. Those are two nouns. Now, I'm going to give you some definitions that are going to help you to understand the topic. Now, first we have comparative adjectives that compares two nouns, one and another. And the comparative use the ending or the suffix er, and also the word than, because you're saying más que, más caliente que, más frío que, más grande que. Now, in the superlatives, tells you which noun is the most of something. You can compare 3, 4, 5, or even all in the world. Now, like in this example, Earth is the largest of the terrestrial planet. You are comparing all the planets in the solar system, okay? Or you will say Jupiter is the biggest planet on Earth. Do you remember? For superlative adjectives, you will need est. Now let's see if you can identify the comparative, superlative, or just the adjective. In this one, we have fast, faster, and fastest. Fast is the adjective, faster is the comparative, and fastest is the superlative. Now we're going to have old, that is the adjective, older, that is the comparative, and oldest, that is the superlative. Older with er is the comparative, with est is superlative. Now, strong stronger, strongest. Strong is the adjective, stronger the comparative, and strongest superlative. Short, shorter, shortest. Short is the adjective, shorter comparative, and shortest superlative. Loud, louder, loudest. Loud is the adjective, louder the comparative, and loudest the superlative. Now guys, let's see some grammar rules that are going to help you with writing sentences with comparatives and superlatives. The first one, with short adjectives or one-syllable adjectives, in comparatives you have to add ER, and the superlatives you have to add EST, like faster, the fastest. Now let's see some examples with the sentence. A dog is faster than an elephant. Some people want to use more fast, but it's incorrect. I'm going to say it in Spanish. Algunos utilizan more fast porque quiere decir más. More means más, but it's incorrect. You must use faster. The dog is faster than an elephant. The horse is the fastest of the three animals. As you remember, when we are making comparison between two things, you will need a comparative. And when we use three or more nouns, you will need a superlative, like in this example. A dog is faster than an elephant. El perro es más rápido que el elefante. The horse is the fastest. El caballo es el más rápido. Sometimes you are going to need to add another consonant, some adjectives. When I'm going to do this? I'm going to explain you this in Spanish because it's very confusing sometimes. Cuando en un adjetivo tú encuentres una consonante, luego una vocal y luego una consonante, debes de agregar otra consonante más para que haya dos consonantes juntas y luego el EST o el ER. Por ejemplo, en big, en hot, tenemos que hot es un adjetivo que tiene H-O-T, consonante, vocal, consonante. Así que tienes que agregar otra T para que haya esas dobles consonantes antes de otra vocal. Now let's see what we're going to do with big adjectives or two or more syllables. With this one, you are going to use more for comparative adjectives and the most for superlatives, like in this example. More famous, the most famous. More expensive, the most expensive. Now guys, we are going to see some irregular adjectives. For this one are the ones that you are not going to follow the rule ER or EST. The most common irregular adjectives are good and bad, bueno y malo. Good, we have better for comparative and the best for the superlative. This is very common, like when you say the best movie, my best friend. And bad, we have worst for comparative and the worst for superlative. The worst means el peor, no el más malo. Careful, el peor. Now guys, we are going to make a review about how to use adjectives, the classification, and how to transform it to comparative and superlatives so you can make your answers in your PDF. Remember, adjectives describes a noun. It can be about the color, the size, the age, the texture, your opinion, or more. Now, adjectives can compare two or more nouns. For those one, you will need comparatives and superlatives. Comparatives we use it for comparing two things, and superlatives for three or more. If the adjective is short, you only have to add ER for comparative and EST for superlatives. If the adjective ends with Y, you have to transform the Y by an I and then add ER or EST. And if the adjective is big or more than two syllables, you must use more than for comparative and the most for superlatives. That's all, guys. Hope you like it. See you the next time. Bye-bye.